It's useful to calculate your possible conversion percentage and your current conversion percentage so you can figure out where you should invest your energy to maximize your growth. I personally know that it can be scary as a creator to define and quantify your work in any way. Trust me, I know. In fact, I personally see myself as an enigma, and I refuse to be defined. But a little bit of discomfort is how you grow, so they say. So, fun fact, and this actually really did blow my mind when I learned about this. Creators can expect to convert up to 2.5% of their fans into members. The typical range is anywhere from 0.5% to 2.5%. This is based on a data set of about 300,000 users on Patreon. So let's do some math. What if 0.5% of your subscribers on your biggest or most popular platform converted to your membership? What would that look like? We can do some math to create benchmarks if you want to know 0.5% conversion to members from subscribers. Let's say you have 10,000 subscribers, okay? You multiply 10,000 by 0.005. That is representative of 0.5%, and that would be 50 members. Nice. And then on the higher end, what 2.5% would look like would be multiplying 10,000 by 0.025, and that would be 250 members. That's a considerable range, but it helps you get some good markers for yourself. And then if you want to know how much you might expect to earn, bring in your pledge amount as a multiplier. For instance, $7 a month is a pretty good baseline, as it is an average standard pledge per member on Patreon, which I didn't know. Multiply this figure by the number of members. However, if all of your benefits are under $5 a month and you have members pledging at lower numbers, then use a different number because your average number is going to be lower. Similarly, if your first tier is $10 a month and everyone pledges at 10 or 20 or 50, you use that as your marker. So if you did that conversion exercise, you might have found that you have a large total addressable audience, but that people aren't moving through to becoming members, or that you actually have a really high conversion rate. You may have a lot of members for the size of the audience that you have. So maybe you need to focus on growing your audience at the top of the funnel, so that way you can get more people in. If you have a really high subscriber count and really low conversion, it probably means that you're not marketing your Patreon effectively, or you're not offering value to your fans that makes them want to join. By figuring out your possible conversion and measuring that against your current conversion, you can figure out what's working, what's not, and where to invest your energy to encourage more fans to become members. Very niche, highly engaged audiences tend to convert higher. For instance, if you have 3,000 subscribers on Instagram and every time you make a post, 400 people reply to it, then you have a super engaged audience and can expect higher conversion rates. Getting a sense of this helps you get a clearer idea of how you want to focus your energy and your time first. So based on who is in your audience and your conversion rates, you can decide where you want to improve. Ask yourself these questions. What needs the most work? Should you maybe focus on getting more fans at that top level? Or should you focus on how you can encourage members to stick around? So take the time you need and work through it. In the next lesson, we're going to move into the latter half of the real growth cycle. I'll see you over there.